If you ever hire someone to photograph a special event, you'll want to watch tonight's Call for Action. Keith King is here to show us why, when hiring a photographer, it's important to do your homework. Keith?
Elizabeth, good evening. The Bonner Springs High School class of 1971 recently got together for their 40th reunion. That's a big deal. So the planning committee hired a photographer, a local guy. He took their pictures, took their money, then took off running from us when we asked why he hasn't given the class their photos. He's a photographer who's not smiling when he sees our camera.
I gotta go, but everything will be set up by the end of the month.
His name is Sean Moore. We'll catch up with him again in a moment. These ladies have been anxious to talk with him.
Not just the committee is trying to get a hold of him. There's other classmates that are trying also, and just no response.
They were on the planning committee for the Bonner Springs High Class of 71 40th reunion. They hired Moore to photograph their big event. For $30, classmates could get a DVD of pictures. The reunion was in September. Today, still no pictures.
We've lost 2 classmates this year. Total, we've lost close to 20 classmates in the last 40 years. And we know that by the time we get together in 5 years, a lot of us may not be here.
When the reunion planning committee hired Moore, they had no idea he had already been the focus of a call for action report. This summer, a group of soccer moms paid Moore to take pictures of their kids' team. Similar story. Moore took the pictures, took their money, but didn't deliver until I called. This time, I called Moore on the number listed on his website. Didn't work.
Yep, not valid.
I sent him an email. Didn't hear back. So I paid him a visit. We've been down this road before. Hold on, Sean.
Thanks,
Come on.
buddy.
Moore tried to ditch us outside his Bonner Springs home. We caught back up with him again some 20 miles later in Kansas City, Kansas. Why has it been so difficult for you to complete
I've been in the
jobs?
hospital.
But this isn't the first time.
It's the second time.
Okay.
And everything was done just like I told you it would be.
Moore says he's been in the hospital. On his Facebook wall, he writes for anyone to see that he was rushed to the hospital by ambulance, quote, "I thought I was having a heart attack or stroke." Turns out, Moore writes, he had a severe allergic reaction to chicken, something he had cooked on the grill that night. He even writes, quote, "No, I am not dying." He posted that October 7th. You got paid a lot of money,
Are
right?
you going to quit telling me?
Are you going to hold up your end of the bargain?
Are you going to quit telling me?
Are you going to hold up your end of the bargain?
I'll answer your question when you answer mine. I already told you by
I'll
the end
go
of the
away
month.
when you complete the job
By
that
the
you've been
end of the
paid
month.
for.
By the end of the month.
Some of these people that came from Texas, California, we'll never see them again. You know, in another 5 to 10 years, we'll lose more people in our class, and we're not going to have another big event like this.
So far, Moore still hasn't delivered the photos to the Bonner Springs class of 71. Until that happens, Call for Action will keep a sharp focus on this fleeting photographer. Now, when hiring a photographer for your special event, be sure to ask for references and then call them. That sounds simple, but it's very important and often overlooked by a lot of consumers. I have posted 5 things that you should do before hiring a photographer. Go to NBCActionNews.com, click Money, and then Call for Action. For Call for Action, I'm Keith King.